Hello everyone, Julie here. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this gorgeous dress. This takes a while to finish it, but it's all worth it. This dress is a size medium. It is worked from the top down and it's worked with the line and stitch, also known as the moss stitch. This stitch is very easy to make. Once you get the hang of it, it's no problem to make this dress, so every new crocheter can also work this dress. I know this is a very long tutorial, but I'm going to take you through it so slowly but surely, and it's going to take you a while to finish this dress, and I wish you good luck and have fun. Okay, so to make this line and stitch dress, I'm going to use this yarn here. You are going to need two color A and color B. It is from Red Heart Baby. It is acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic yarn, category 2. It has 50 grams, 190 meters each of this scale. Recommended hook, it's a 3 millimeter. In addition to the yarn, you are also going to need measuring tape, scissors, yarn needle to weave in those loose ends, and we are going to need 3 different sizes, hook sizes. So the main dress, it's going to be worked with a 3.5 millimeter. Then you are also going to need a 4 millimeter to make the ruffles and a 3 millimeter to work around your neck opening. Okay, so let me clear this off and let's get started. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you are also going to need 4 stitch markers. Okay, so I'm going to start with my color A. So take your hook, make a slip knot, and then chain 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to start at the top, and I am working with my 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Now you have 30. Chain 2 more and take your stitch marker and mark this 1 chain here. This is where we are going to make our increases for the top down. And now chain again 30 and 2 more, and again mark your first chain right here. Okay, so I've chained again 30. Now I'm going to chain 2 more and take my next stitch marker and place it right here. So you have basically 32 chains and you mark your 31. So this is going to be your second increase. Now again chain 30, so 32, chain 32. Okay, so again I've chained 32 and I placed my stitch marker in my 31st chain. Now again I'm going to chain, so you need 1 more stitch marker. Okay, I've chained again 32 and place your 4th stitch marker in your 31st, like so. Now without turning your chain, you are going to slip stitch to your very first chain, so make sure it isn't twisted. this one here. Okay, so this is what you have for now. So we are starting at the neckline, and this is going to be a big square. Okay, now pick up your loop. Now you are going to chain 1 and make 1 single crochet in the same chain. And we are starting now with our moss stitch. So chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next, and this is going to be your pattern repeat till you reach your first stitch marker. Okay, so this is my last single crochet before I reach my last stitch marker. Now I'm going to chain 1, and right here where your stitch marker is, so you can take this off now. So you are going to skip your next chain, and in the next you are going to make 1 single crochet, then chain 2 and make 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. And this is going to be your increase. Now take your stitch marker and place it right here where your 2 chain space is. Now you are going to chain 1, skip 1, and in the next make your single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and in the next single crochet. Okay, so this is going to be your pattern repeat till the end of your first round. So just a reminder, in your corners you are going to make 1 single crochet, chain 2, and another single crochet in the same chain. Okay, now once you're at the end of your first round, make sure that your collar is not twisted. Now you have your increase here, and you've already chained 1. You are going to skip your last chain and just slip stitch to your first single crochet, like so. Now you are going to take your color B, make a slip knot, and bring in your color B. So for this, the very first row and also the second row, it's a little bit tricky. So because we are going to work now in our 1 chain space, we are going to make our single crochets in this 1 chain space. So you are going to skip this first single crochet right here and then go to your next 1 chain space and pull your loop through like so, and through your color A. So you are now working with your color B. You are going to chain 1 and a single crochet in the same 1 chain space, like so. Now you are going to chain 1, skip the single crochet from the previous round, and single crochet in your 1 chain space, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in your 1 chain space, chain 1, skip, single crochet in your 1 chain space. Okay, and this is going to be your repeat till you meet your first stitch marker. and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so I've made my last single crochet in my last one chain space. I've already chained one. Now you can take your stitch marker off, and in your two chain space you are going to make one single crochet, chain two, and another single crochet in the same two chain space. Chain one, skip the single crochet from the previous round and go to your next one chain space and single crochet. Chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next. Chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next. Okay, so this is going to be your pattern. Repeat all the way around, and don't forget your corners. In your two chain space you are going to work one single crochet, chain two, and another single crochet, all worked in the same two chain space. I'll meet you back at the end of the round. Okay, so at the end of your second round, this is where your increase is, so your corner. Then you are going to chain one more single crochet in the next, so you are skipping this single crochet right here, and then chain again one, and then go to your very first single crochet and slip stitch like so. Okay, now to step up for the next round, take your color A and then go to your next one chain space, pick up your color A and slip stitch, chain one, and single crochet in the neck in the same one chain space. Now chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next, chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next. Now from now on it's going to be much easier because you are tracing those lines. Okay, I'm going to work a few more stitches with you, and then I'll meet you back again at the end of the third round to show you one more time how to close and how to step up with your next color. And don't forget, once you reached your corners, you are always going to make one single crochet, chain two, and another single crochet, all in the same two chain space. So right here, this is my first corner. We are increasing each row. Okay, so I'll meet you back at the end of the third round. Okay, now at the end of the round, you've already chained one. Go to your first single crochet, slip stitch, take again your color B, and then go to your next one chain space, pull your color B through and through your color A, chain one, and single crochet in the same one chain space. Now you're going to start over with your pattern, so chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next, chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next, and this is going to be your repeat till you've reached your arm depth. This is how it's going to look like. Now go ahead and work your remaining rows. I'm going to work these rows off camera and then meet you back once I have reached my arm depth, and I'm also going to tell you how many rows I've worked in total. Okay, so I've worked a total of 21 rounds. I reached my arm depth, so this measures 20 centimeters. Now, if you didn't reach your arm depth, go ahead and work more rounds. And the bust measures 40 centimeters, all around it is 80 centimeters. So I'm going to attach chain to reach the bust measurements. Okay, so now we are going to split our work and work the rest of the body. And to do this, I'm going to chain a total of 21. So, okay, I'm going to start my row as usual. So pick up my color B and single crochet in the same stitch, then chain 1. So work like this till you are at your armpit right here. Okay, now this is my last single crochet and chained 1, and here is my corner, so I'm going to make one single crochet in here, and now I'm going to chain 21 and then join to the other corner with a single crochet right in the 2 chain space. Okay, now single crochet right here in your corner, and now you are going to chain 1 and continue with your pattern. So chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, okay, and then once you are on the other side, you are also going to chain 21, and so single crochet in the corner, chain 21, and then single crochet in the corner. Okay, and now from now on you are going to work your 2 colors for the length that you need. And once I have all of my rounds done, I'll meet you back. Okay, so my dress, it's now done in the length. So my dress, when I measure from the shoulder right down till here, it measures 75 centimeters, and I've worked a total of 111 rows in this moss stitch. Now we are going to create the ruffle, so the border, and for this you are going to first cut off your color A, so chain 1 and pull, and now for the ruffle you are going to take your 4mm crochet hook. The dress is the downside facing up, and now take your color B, and we are going to work double crochets. So first take your color B like so, bring it up, and now chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet, and it is worked in your chain space. Now yarn over, and in the next stitch right here in your single crochet stitch you are going to make 2 double crochets. And now you have your chain. In here you are going to make 1 double crochet, and this is going to be your repeat all around your dress. all around the bottom of the dress. So in your single crochet you are going to make one double crochet, increase, in your chain space one double crochet, and again you have your single crochet, so make one double crochet, increase, so 2 double crochets worked in the same stitch, and you have your one chain space, you are going to make one double crochet. Okay, work like this all the way around and meet me back here. Okay, I'm now at the end of the round. I still have 2 more double crochets to make. So this one here is your last stitch. Now we are going to work in the round, but we are going to turn each round, so slip stitch to your 3rd chain like so, chain 3 to step up, and this is going to be your first double crochet. And now you are going to turn your work and then make one double crochet in each double crochet from the previous round. So this is how you are going to work all the way around, and once you're at the end of the round you are going to slip stitch to your 3rd chain. Okay, so I'm going to work 4 more double crochet rows of camera to finish my ruffle, and then I'll meet you back for the sleeves. Okay, so let me show you how to make the sleeves. I've already made one sleeve, but I still need to attach the ruffle. So as you see, I've decreased, so it's also worked in the line and stitch, and I've decreased only on my color A each 6th row. So I'm going to show you how to start working on the sleeve and how to decrease. And when I measure my sleeve, so from the shoulder part, so right from the beginning chain down to the wrist, I have 54 centimeter or 21.5 inch, and I've worked a total of 72 line and stitch rows. So I'm counting from right here where I joined my yarn. So at the armpit I have 72 line and stitch rows, and then I've also worked another row with my color A where I've made more decreases. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to work the sleeve and then how to decrease and how to make the ruffles. Okay, so to make the sleeve I'm going to take my color B and my 3.5 millimeter crochet hook and make a slip knot. And now depends on how many chains you've added for the armpit. I'm going to attach in the middle, so I'm going to have 6 single crochets on this side and 6 single crochets on this side. I am counting only my color B, so single crochets, you see, 6. So I'm going to reattach my yarn right here with a single crochet and then chain 1, and now we are going to follow our lines, our pattern. So single crochet right here, chain 1, and then you are going to go right here. So it is important that your stitches with your color B are on top of the stitches with your color B from the body of the dress. Chain 1, see, 5, and now here is another one, and chain 1, and now we are going to single crochet in the corner right here, see, and chain 1, and now single crochet in your one chain space, chain 1, go to your next one chain space. Okay, so this is how you are going to work all the way around. So again, we are working in the round, and we are going to decrease each 6th row. Our decreases are going to be on the color A. So when we are working with our color A. Okay, now I am on the other side of the sleeve, and I've reached the corner, so we are going to single crochet in the corner, chain 1, and now we are on the armpit. We are going to follow again your color path. You are also going to have 6 single crochets here, of course with a 1 chain space in between, 5 and 6, and now chain 1, and you are going to slip stitch to your very first stitch, this one here, and now we are going to bring in our color A. So make a slip knot, and since we are working in the round, I want to try to keep my joining right in the middle, so that the joining is on the inside of the sleeve. So for this, let me show you how to join and how to change color each time. So you are going to go not right here in your next available 1 chain space, so you are going to go back in your 1 chain space right here, and pull your color A through your color B like so, chain 1, and make 1 single crochet in the same 1 chain space, and now chain 1 and go to your next chain space, single crochet in your next chain space. Okay, so work your line and stitch all the way around, and then you are going to slip stitch to your first single crochet, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, I'm at the end of my second round. Now I'm going to slip stitch to my first stitch like so, and take again my color B, and now to keep our joining straight in the middle, we are going to step up with the color B in the next available chain right here, and then pull through your color A, chain 1, and single crochet in the same 1 chain space. So when you are stepping up with your color A, you are going to step up in the back one chain space, and with your color B you are going to step up in the front one chain space with your color B. Okay, this way we are going to keep the joining in the middle, and we are also going to add each sixth row on the both side one decrease. Okay, so I'm going to work my 5 rows, so my remaining 3 rows of camera, and then I'm going to meet you back on the 6th row to show you how to decrease. Okay, so I've worked 5 rows in total, so 5 rounds in total, excuse me. Now I'm going to take again my color A, so this is the 6th row, so which means we are going to make one decrease here and one decrease about here. So go back in your one chain space and take your color A through the loop, chain 1 and a single crochet in the same one chain space, and this is your first stitch. So you have 1, 2, 3 and 4 single crochets. Now we are going to make one decrease, and for this, so I've already chained 1, go in your next one chain space, pull up a loop, and then in the next one chain space and pull up a loop. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all of your 3 loops, and this is your decrease. And now chain 1 and continue with your line and stitch pattern till you are on the other side of the sleeve, so right here. So this is going to be your last single crochet, and then once you have 6 single crochets left, you are going to single crochet 2 together to make your decrease, and then work your remaining 4 single crochets, then chain 1 and join to your very first stitch. So this is how you are going to decrease. So I've decreased for my size each sixth row. So if you feel like your sleeve is too wide, you can make more decreases, but I am happy with the way it turned out. So you are going to work for a total of 72 rounds, and so this one here is my 72nd round, so I didn't make decreases. So here is my last decrease, so this is 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71 and 72 rounds. And then I've worked another row of a single crochet by decreasing, so I've worked first one single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then one decrease, so I've just single crochet 2 together, and then again one single crochet in the next 2 and one decrease. So this is how you are going to end your sleeve. And with the color B, I'm going to show you how to make your ruffle. Okay, now let me show you how to finish your sleeve. So I've worked 71 rows in total, so this is my 72nd row. I've already stepped up with one chain, so I'm going to single crochet in the same space, and now without chaining I'm going to go to the next one chain space and single crochet, to the next and single crochet. So I'm not going to make my chains in between the single crochets. Okay, so work like this all the way around. Okay, now I'm at the end of the round. This is my last single crochet. I'm just going to slip stitch to my first stitch, like so, chain one to step up, and now we are going to single crochet in the next two stitches and one decrease the next two, single crochet, one and two, and decrease your next two stitches. Okay, repeat all the way around. At the end of the round you are just going to slip stitch to your very first stitch, chain one, and cut your yarn. Now go ahead and weave in your loose end, and then let me show you how to make the ruffle. Okay, now to make the ruffle we are also going to work with our 4mm crochet hook. Now take your color B and bring it up here, like so, chain 3, this counts as your first double crochet, and in the same stitch we are going to make 2 more double crochets, so 1 and 2. In the next stitch make 3 double crochets and 3, and again in the next 3 double crochets. And this is the way we are going to work all the way around, and at the end of the round you are going to slip stitch to your third chain, chain 3, and turn your work and work your remaining double crochet rounds by making 1 double crochet in each double crochet for as long as you want. Okay, so I'm going to work the ruffle off camera, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to work around your neck opening. Okay, so for the sleeve I ended up with 3 double crochet rounds for the ruffle, and for the bottom of the dress I've worked a total of 6 rounds of double crochets. Now I'm going to show you how to work around your neck opening. So the dress is going to be placed like this. The right side of the work is facing you. This one here is the back of my dress. Now for this we are going to work with a 3mm crochet hook, and I'm going to work with my darker color, so with my color B. And okay, so to finish the neck opening we are going to work in the front post double crochets. So now I'm going to go right here in the middle of the back panel and make a single crochet and chain 2. So this is going to be my first double crochet, and now we are going to go around the next post. So from the front go to the back and then to the front and make one front post double crochet, and again yarn over around the next stitch, around the post, make one front post double crochet, and again you are working with your 3mm hook, and as you see I'm not chaining, I am just working around my stitches, so around all these posts. So now I've reached the corner, and in the corner we are just going to work our stitches, so only front posts double crochets. Now basically this is it. Once you're at the end of the round, you are going to slip stitch to your third chain, chain one, and cut your yarn, or maybe if you like you can make another row of front post double crochets. So you can make as you prefer, and then weave in all of your loose ends. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today. I hope this was helpful and you are going to make one, and see you next time with a new one. Bye bye.